Hi, my name is Matthew Bellisaria. Thank you for coming by the Bellisario Sonic YouTube channel. As always, coming to you from the heart of the Deep South on the outskirts of Birmingham, Alabama, where we're talking about music, records, and most importantly, we're doing extraordinary record reviews for you extraordinary listeners out there. And I've got an incredible album once again for you guys, hot off the presses from one of my favorite jazz labels, JoJo Records. And if you guys have been following the channel, you know I've reviewed several of their albums on this channel, and they're all have been incredible, and this one is no exception. I've reviewed both of Yotam Silberstein's albums, Volume 1 and Volume 2 of Standards, which were fantastic, and just when you think that things can't get any better, well, you have him teamed up with the Maestro Ron Carter on this wonderful album called Duets. Now, this is one of those albums you call a double threat, not only because you have two great musicians on here, but because the playing on here is incredible. It's so rich, so engaging, but the way they recorded this, it sounds like you're sitting in the same room with these guys. It's so warm. It's really an amazing record. This was recorded at Gelder Studios, recorded by Maureen Sickler, the mixing engineer Nancy Conforti. This was mastered by none other than Andreas Meyer, who I've had on the channel before a couple of times, a wonderful mastering engineer. The mixing and mastering done at Swan Studios by Nancy and Andreas. This is just an incredible record. I'm going to play several tunes off of this, but let's talk just briefly about both of these wonderful musicians. You've got, of course, Yotam Silberstein on here, who is a wonderful guitar player. The guitar playing on this is just phenomenal. The acoustic guitar sounds so rich. And then you have him teamed up with one of the few musicians that are worthy of being called the Maestro. And that's saying something, because when you talk about Ron Carter, who I believe is 89 years old and still going strong, there are a few musicians that truly have changed the way an instrument was played in a certain genre. And Ron Carter is truly one of those unique musicians that changed the way the bass was played when it comes to jazz music. Go back and listen to a lot of those early recordings, those early jazz records. A lot of them you can't even, first of all, you can't even hear the bass. And when you do hear them, they're very, very basic, rhythmic playing. When you get to listen to Mr. Carter and you hear the way he plays the bass and the way even he has developed over the whole course of his career, it's pretty astounding. And what you're going to hear on this album that I'm getting ready to play for you, this is one of those albums you're going to listen to, even though you've only got two players on here playing two instruments. You're going to listen to it over and over, and you're going to just be intrigued by the choice of notes, how these tunes are played. Of course, Ron Carter, probably the most recorded bass player in the history of music. So when we take a look at the tracks here, let me go ahead and show you the back of the record here, and then I'm going to just go ahead, as I always do, and play some tracks off of this. You've got a tribute to Brazilian music here on the first track. And of course, both of these musicians are really lovers of Latin music, and you hear it come through on this record, especially on this track here called Nova Luceo, I think is how you pronounce the name. Forgive me if I mispronounced it. But a beautiful tune here. I'm going to start off by playing that for you guys. So, and then we'll listen to Love Letters, which is a beautiful ballad, which was made famous by Nat King Cole, for example. I think Elvis sang this. Looking here at the liner notes. You've got a tribute here to Russell Malone, a wonderful guitar player who played with Ron Carter for a long time. And there's a tribute to him on here called Blues for Brother Malone. That was written by Yotam. Rain Again is another tune written by Yotam. Then we've got The Lamp is Low, which is a jazz standard from the 30s. What Is There to Say is on here. Another standard that was played by Coltrane and Bill Evans. You've got they say it they say it's wonderful, which is an Irving Berlin tune, and then you've got a tune called Mildew, which is a tune composed by Johnny Griffin. So we're going to go ahead and drop this on the Fluence RT85 with the Audiophile Blue. We're going to have a listen to this. Again, prepare to be astounded by this wonderful playing, but also the incredible sound quality of this record. Very impressive. Going ahead and drop it on here. RT85 to Audiophile Blue, going through my Vincent Fo 701, through my Denon to my JBL 4311Bs. Incredible. Just, you close your eyes, you're sitting there. It's just, when you listen to the playing on here, it's beautiful pressing. Guitar tone sounds wonderful. You listen to the choice of notes Mr. Carter's playing on the bass. is one of these records you're going to want to listen to over and over again. Beautiful. Next tune's called Love Letters. It's a Victor Young tune. It's such a beautiful recording. I'm probably going to play Blues for Brother Malone next, and then I'm going to flip it over. And we'll listen to at least one more tune off the other side. So I can play this whole record for you guys. Such awesome playing. I mean, nice. Do have liner notes there on the insert. Talks about the different tracks. So it's just incredible how they swing so well together, and yet nice. There's the front of the insert there. Incredible, just beautiful playing. Again, it's like you're sitting right there with these guys. We'll go ahead and play this tune called Blues for Brother Malone, written by Yotam. Get a bit of electric guitar here. Again, beautiful pressing. Recorded at Van Gelder. Maureen Sickler did a great job. She always does a great job of recording. And then the mixing and mastering done over at Swan Studios. Mixed by Nancy Conforti and mastered by Andreas Meyer. Again, that guitar tone, bass, nice, fat, and warm. Yeah. Nice. Nice. I mean, this is a clinic in guitar playing and bass playing. Yeah. All right, that's Blues for Brother Malone, a Yotam song there. We're going to flip over the record now. Unbelievable record. I mean, this is just... This is what makes coming home and putting on a record just so exciting. All right, we're going to listen to at least one more tune. Maybe we'll listen to this one, The Lamp is Low. And we'll close out on What Is There to Say, and that'll give you a good survey of the record here. You know what you're getting. This is just an incredible album to add to your collection for sure. Nice. Again, this was recorded on December 4th, which was Jim Hall's birthday. Of course, Jim Hall being one of the incredible jazz guitarists of all time, and of course made a lot of records with Ron Carter as well. And that was something that Yotam, according to the liner notes, was excited to kind of do something similar to what those Jim Hall, Ron Carter records were. And so this is kind of that tribute, if you will, to those Carter Hall recordings. And this is just incredible. We'll go ahead and close on this, which is What Is There to Say? Again, beautiful sounding record. The instruments just sound so natural. Doesn't get any better than this when it comes to a duo record. And I don't know about you guys, but a lot of times duo records can be kind of hit or miss sometimes for me. This is just definitely a hit for sure. Just to the musical phrasing of these two playing off of one another. To me, I know one of the things that tells me that a record is a great record is the kind of smile it puts on your face when you're listening to it. And this definitely puts a smile on your face. Appreciate you guys joining me, checking out this wonderful record. Brand new, hot off the presses from JoJo Records. Duets. This is definitely one of these records I've been waiting for a while, ever since it was announced. And I'm not disappointed. Yeah. Appreciate you guys joining me. What is there to say other than this is a fantastic record, audiophile quality, incredible playing, high repeated listenability. We'll see you on the next review. Happy listening to you all. All right, folks, leave your comments, give the thumbs up, and share this with all your friends. Most of all, go out and buy the record. We'll see y'all.